Hello gamers! It's SoftKitty99 and today we're back with the Kyrian Covenant campaign and we're starting chapter 4. The Eternal Forge. The Forge Light Prime has taken up the mantle of building our new crest of ascension. That's the big central section that we destroyed in the invasion. No ordinary tools or materials will do. He will require Festus, Genesis of Eons, hammer of the first Forge Light. It sits at the shrine to the first Forge Light in the Eternal Forge. The Foresworn have taken over this forge to create their own endless Centurion army. You must meet Mikanikos at the forge, push back the Foresworn and retrieve Festus for our own uses. Quest objectives: meet Mikanikos at the Eternal Forge. I remember him from doing the quest line. And we'll pick up the daily one as well. We'll do that later though.
Forge. They must not harm my sacred Festus
We all
too.
serve a greater good. Retrieving Festus is of utmost importance. Go with haste.
I will. Let's follow him. Let's see if we get transported or if he's just going to disappear.
New ideas for Centurion upgrades. Some say I am particular. I say thorough.
Some say he's particular. He says he's thorough. So he's going to be taking very careful notice of all the little details. So we need to head up to the Eternal Forge. So if we walk down to the front of Elysian Hold, there is one of these beautiful flying cats. So we can have a little ride on a kitten over to the main island rather than our little floating place here off the edge. And then we'll run up the road to the forge to meet up with our friend Mikanikos. Alright, so it's just to the left hand side of this centre section, so I could have run the other way around. I would have been a little bit quicker. Hey pretty kitty, could you fly me back to the mainland please? Those kittens have got to stick together. Then we want to go up the steps and along the road. And then when we come to the first junction, I believe we want to go right, and then it'll be the next junction on the right further up. Take us a minute or two to travel up there, I believe. And I think we're here. Wait, back up, I think we've just gone past him.
Seeker, I left you in charge. Where are my forge hands?
The Foresworn overran us, took them away. Could only save your Goliath.
We shall have words later. We must get the hammer back now. Intriguing weapon. May I inspect?
The Eternal Forge. Enkidu, can you believe what the Foresworn have done to my forge? Must find Festus and halt their operation.
Oh, you have value. But I have more.
Refining egg. I will locate Festus. In the meantime, task for you. The Foresworn use my forge to make their Centurion army. Their vile intentions warp the metals we use. Destroy their Centurions, take their parts, smelt them down in the forge to purify the metals, then return to me. I need much metal for my plan. Quest objectives. Collect 8 purified metal by collecting tainted Centurion components from Centurion units and smelting them down at the Eternal Forge. Poor guy's proper incensed, isn't he? Don't worry, Mikanikos, we'll sort everything out, we promise.
I will locate Phaestus. You collect metals. No scratches, no imperfections.
Okay, I'll make sure it's nice metal. This guy has 2 quests for us.
What need?
Mikanikos left me in charge, but I'm no fighter, could not stop the Foresworn. Poor babe. Instruments of perfection. Mikanikos is no ordinary steward, we've noticed. He is wise, talented, the smartest of us all. Also, very particular. He cannot work without his tools. The Foresworn scattered them around the forge. You need to rebuild Crest? Retrieve his tools. Quest objectives. Collect Mikanikos's soul steel clamps, sparkling drift globe core, and grace petal incense burner. That's kind of difficult to say that. Right, okay, we know he's very particular. We'll see if we can find the tools for you. Stewards of a feather. You, Moorwalker. The forge was bustling. Many forge hands on task. Then Foresworn came. Some followed their demands, turned to their side. But not all. Yes, rescue forge hands so they can aid us. Work to be done. Quest objectives. Free 5 captured forge hands. Oh, bless, yes, let's go get them. Save the pretty owls. Right, so all the quests are in the immediate area. And it's kind of a circular central area and then with little bits off the sides. So I think everything's in this lower central section here. So let's go and get these 3 quests done then. So we need 3 tools, 8 purified metal, and rescue 5 of our steward owls. I see something there straight away. Oh, that's one of his tools, the soul steel clamps. That was nice and easy to find. So the 3 circles would appear to be the 3 tools that we need to find. So that's going to make that quite easy. So we'll head for those and see how much of the other 2 quests we can do while we're doing that. Oh, he went down fairly easily there. So I feel a little bit more confident. Let's see what happens here with the elite mechanical guy at the same time. Spin to win! Yes, so the bird guys are going down relatively quickly. Oh, another one. Are you patrolling by any chance, my friend? Well, my not friend. Oh yes, definitely patrolled. Right, so that's starting to take my health down a little, isn't it? Pick up our shield and let's try and stay alive. Right. Get our health back if we can. Oh, I should have used the health one before finishing that guy off. That would have given me 2 heals, wouldn't it, instead of 1. Oh, yes, we've got some metal. Oh, look, there's some stewards to free. Take out this first one and we can free our first steward. Oh, he's chained up, look. Oh, they manacled the poor guy.
Lay down your weapons.
Oh, now I'm going to have to fight another one before I can free him. There's another steward over there as well. Definitely don't want to stand in the blue circles as well with the fighting. Right, let's get the guy. Captured forge hand. 1 of 5, yes. Oh, he's going to come with me. Oh, they're going to help me fight. Oh, that's quite nice. Right, so if we get this Foresworn guy, then we can free this poor little chained up guy as well. That's the second one. More metal? I don't know how many pieces of metal I've got now. We'll make our way towards the forge and try purifying the metal, and then we'll know exactly how many we've got. There's probably quite a lot of bad guys in that centre section. And keep an eye out for some more of the stewards as well. Should we take out the patrol? There's a steward there, but I'm not sure. Oh no, he's one of the ones that chose to join them. Oh, but there's a manacle one there. Hello, another player there to help us out there.
I need help.
Alright, what's he going to attack? That's fine with him on this guy because he helped us, so we'll help him.
Followed.
And then we'll head back to the forge, which is where we were going in the first place. Yes, there's one of the big guys there. Maybe we could kind of avoid him to the side. And there's another one of the stewards we can rescue. Oh, I don't like them being chained up. It's kind of sad. No, the guys that are coming with us, they're not fighting for us. They're just accompanying us, so we'll need to take them back to Seeker and Mikanikos, I think. And, oh look, the big guy. The paladins attacked the big guy, so let's go and help him out with that, because those guys have got quite a lot of health. What do these things do? They take a very long time to cast, these little markers in the centre of the screen. And I'm not sure that they do a ton of damage, so I think the... do we use it for this? No, we don't. Right, let's throw some of the metal in and see how many pieces we happen to pick up, because I've kind of lost track of that. That way we'll know how many more we need. So we need one more tool, one more steward, and one more piece of metal. There we go. So there will be our fifth and final steward that we need.
Anima fading.
He didn't have metal. So where's the tool? Over there, I think, in that sort of direction. So if we can grab another piece of metal, then we can just pop back to the forge, and then we'll go and get the final one of the tools, I think. Just be simpler to do the metal while we're out the forge itself already. Move out the blue. And hopefully there's a piece of metal for us here. And there is, so let's purify that, and then the only thing we need now is one more piece of tools. And we can see that on the map. It's over there. Our paladin friend has just been in this direction, so it must be up here somewhere. I think it's that on the table, so we'll take out this Foresworn. Oh, we're going to have to fight the steward as well, because he's one of the ones that chose to join the bad guys. I feel a bit bad fighting the stewards. Sparkling drift globe core. I wonder what he uses these things for. They've got very fancy names, haven't they? Right, so let's go back to Mikanikos and Seeker and turn in all the quests. We'll stop tracking do the quests in Bastion, because we'll do that later.
You bear interesting craftsmanship. Show.
Instruments of perfection. I cannot work in these conditions. Seeker sent you to retrieve my tools? She knows what I need to be productive. Indeed she does. She's a good assistant. You should keep her, and here are your tools.
I have high standards.
Refining ego.
You must meet them.
I keep my resources here. The Foresworn stole from me. I cannot let this stand. We shall use this metal for many purposes, for the crest, and for my Goliath.
I help.
Stewards of a feather. You did it! Many forge hands return today. Maybe one day the rest can return too. We will help.
Places to
The
be.
forge hands return. Get operations up and running. There's work to do. I am a busy steward.
Festus, Genesis of Eons. Seeker reports the Foresworn are widespread. They not only took over production, but the rise as well. They organise their armies from the cliffs, send word back to their leaders. So they've taken up the higher area as well where the shrine was, haven't they? They've ransacked our shrine to the first Forge Light and took her hammer. My hammer! Defeat their commander. Retrieve Festus. You must go now. Objective. Collect Festus, Genesis of Eons, from Overseer Atticus, and we will get the wrist piece from our armour order hall set. Overseer Atticus harnessed the power of Festus to create a centurion army of his own.
I simply demand perfection.
So we need to go to the rise and take out their commander to get back the hammer. Let's go do that. Right, so there should be stairs there. There's the stairs. So we go up the stairs. I think we'll fight everybody as we go. And see what happens. And hope that we don't bite off more than we can chew. 2 guys, that's not too bad. The patrol's going away from us, so that means we'll get that one separately. Right, get out of the blue. First fight is successful. Let's see if we can get the patrol on their own.
It's too far away.
Just safer to clear the space out as we progress. Let's take these guys out.
You could have joined us.
Yeah, we'll get both at once. We can't get one at a time there. And then I think that's the boss over there. Okay, so 2 of those guys together isn't too bad. Right, do we need to take those guys out? I don't think we do. Can we get these 2 guys here in front of the boss without the boss?
I will create
No,
Centurion strong
that pulled
enough
the boss
to crush
too.
the Archon herself.
So the boss has got a... Get out of the blue. Oh gosh, no. Oh, right. That health went down super fast. So I think all 3 at once is definitely a mistake. So we'll get ourselves back there and we'll see if we can pull either the 2 guys, the 2 guards that is, away from the boss, or maybe the boss away from the 2 guards.
Allow me to help. Back to work.
So, can we pull the boss on their own?
Create Centurion strong enough to crush the Archon herself.
I think we have pulled him on his own. Right, so that's a good tip. If you come behind the shrine, you can just pull the boss on his own. Oh, I pulled the heron. Okay, so you always get something extra. Whichever direction you fight the boss from, but the bird was a lot easier than trying to fight him with the guards. I'm just going to take them out for the satisfaction because they took me out. I'm going to take them out. Not completely not necessary. I think we could have just left, but it'll make me feel better. take out my frustration on them. There we go. So we now to mount back up, and we can just run back now because we cleared the whole area. Oh look, somebody else just came to get him and they've just missed him. So we'll go back and turn the quest in now.
Oh, good questions only.
Without Festus, we cannot work on the crest. Well, good news, I got it for you, though I did have to die and come back once. Festus returns! Glorious day! Many thanks, friend. This hammer has been passed down for eons. It belongs in my masterful hands. And we get the wrist guards for our Waterhall set. A partner for eternity. Before returning to the hold, one more thing to do. Defeat the Foresworn and their Centurion army. This Goliath here can help with just that. My finest creation yet. I need an extra pair of hands. Yours will do. Help Mikanikos finish his finest creation. It would be my pleasure to help, Mikanikos. What is it that you would require of me, my friend?
You speak to the Forge Light Prime, master of Bastion development.
I understand what the Foresworn do not. Perfection is necessary for success. You must take care of your tools and resources.
With new ideas. I built this Goliath with a special core. Now, with Festus, I can bind my soul to him.
Not sure that's a good
Seeker,
idea.
Keep watch. Hero, apply the reinforced armor.
Yes, Forge Light.
Well, okay, I'll do the armour bit, but I don't think binding your soul to the construct is a good idea, my friend. Oh, this is an easy quest. Just go around and click the pieces for him.
Too much! Mikanikos, you hurt yourself!
I told him it wasn't a good idea.
Anima! Friend, help me!
Maybe you should just stop. He's not going to stop, is he? Let's save him. Told you this was a bad idea.
What marvels exist on your world?
A partner that embodies my inner strength, a worthy centurion indeed.
Him Bron.
Bron. Okay, so Bron and Mikanikos are now together.
Leave me to my work. Magnificent. Bron's strength is my strength. Our strength.
What was that?
Centurions, advance! Destroy the intruders!
Centurions will overwhelm us!
Not to worry. I know what to do. Everyone, hop on.
Ah, so the plan is that Bron is going to save us all. Dismantling the opposition. The Foresworn mobilise. We cannot allow them to march. Attune to Bron. Share your power with him. Between the three of us, we shall destroy this new Centurion army. Quest objective. Ride Bron, then defeat 30 Foresworn forces and dismantle 2 Colossus in the Eternal Forge. So we're going to ride Bron into combat.
Your bond will strengthen him.
Right, so we've got 3 abilities. Look, he's still working on him. Look. Alright, so strong arm punch. Bron punches the enemies in front of him, dealing physical damage. Crackdown. Bron smashes the ground in front of him, dealing physical damage. Toss stewards. Bron tosses Mikanikos' forge hands at the targeted construct to dismantle it. Okay. Right, so someone else is also doing the quest there, look. So let's see if we can get this group and use number 2. Oh no, they've gone to the other guy. That's a shame.
12 accident.
Right, so let's head into the centre section. So number 1 takes a little bit of damage off them. Number 2 pretty much disposes of everybody right in front of you. But it's got a much slower cooldown. So if we've got a small number of mobs, we should use 1, and then when we've got quite a lot grouped up, we should use number 2. I think that's the way to go. And then we need to find 2 big constructs to dismantle. So we need, what, 30 forces? Okay, we're doing quite well. We're already halfway. Right, so the constructs are further in, aren't they? So let's see if we can get closer to our 30. There's some biggish groups of mobs here, so let's use number 2 once we've grouped them. Let's see, so the one cat was just a little bit too far off to the side to actually get caught in that cone in front of us. We'll whittle them down a little bit from the sides, and then we'll see if we can find the big guys to dismantle.
Lay down your weapons.
Okay, so I'm not seeing the big guys yet. Oh, behind us. Punch him down with number 1, so we've got number 2 in case we get a big group of people to fight all at once.
Salvage my remains.
I'm sorry if you can hear lots of weird noises in the background of the recording. My cat is going a little bit crazy playing around with a toy, so that's just what the weird noises and scrabbling noises are. Right, so let's use number 2 again. Right, so that's our 30 forces, so we need to find our 2 big guys to dismantle. But I think we're going to have to fight quite a few more of these guys as we go. Right, so 1 more guy to finish off, and then we'll head to that construct there, which is the one to dismantle. So it says we're going to throw stewards to dismantle it. That sounds a little bit kamikaze, doesn't it? So I think we need to take out the bad guys before we throw the stewards to dismantle them. Because we want to keep them safe, because we've already rescued them once. Don't want them to get into trouble now. Since there's only 1 of them, I just want to keep punching them with number 1. Strong arm punch! It's not that strong, I'm afraid. Right, so number 3, toss the stewards.
Dismantle it.
I literally did throw them really high up. Oh. Right, down they goes. Right, so they're very efficient at dismantling him.
Ready for launch.
Right, so where is this marker still there, even though we have dismantled him? It does count it though. Look, it does say 1 of 2. Strange that the marker didn't go away. Well, I suppose if there's multiple people in the area, the thing will get respawned in after a few minutes maybe, so that'll be why it stayed marked 1 and 2, yeah. Right, so we'll go get this second one up here. We'll strong arm punch this one lone defender here. The troll's going to walk away, that's nice. Let's see what we got up here. A couple of guys, 3, 3, 4? Oh yes. If they all group together, we'll use number 2, the crackdown. And that should dispose of them all in one go. Not quite, 1 still going. And then we'll toss the stewards, and then we will have completed this one, and we'll go and turn it in. Toss the stewards! Dismantle him, guys! Perfect. Wonderful job, guys. Oh, and it teleports us back to the location. Beautiful.
New ideas for Centurion upgrades.
Exhilarating! Bronn grows stronger with your power. Friend to the Forge Light. With Faestus in hand, we can start building Crest. Let us return to Elysian Hold, triumphant. Quest objective, return to Pole March Adrestes in Elysian Hold. So it's time to backtrack to where we began, and then we can get the reconstruction work done in the hold.
Bronn and I will meet you at Elysian Hold, friend. The Seeker, you are in charge. No Foresworn attacks.
Try my best!
It's not Seeker's fault if the Foresworn attack, and Seeker can't stop them on her own. So Seeker, if they have any more problems, give us a shout, okay? You don't have to deal with it all on your own. Send a steward runner to the Elysian Hold for us, right? Right, so we'll backtrack, we'll go along the road, off to the left, come to the next set of crossroads and go to the left again, and then we'll take the kitty to fly us back up to Elysian Hold. Oh, there they are. They're doing the repair work already. Look, Bron's working really hard on repairing the structure for us. Mikanikos is overseeing.
You wish to be of service?
Friend to the Forge Light. Mikanikos returned not long ago with his new Centurion. Quite the unique unit. Of course, the return of Festus to Kyrian hands is good news indeed. The Archon will be pleased. So what we want to do... Oh, wrong button. We want to have a look at the... So we should have 3 chapters complete now, look, and we should be just coming to the end of completing chapter 4 here today.
I am the Archon's will.
So let's turn in Friend to the Forge Light. And Mikanikos has a follow-up for us.
I am a busy steward.
Building the base. The crest is almost complete. I give you the honour of the final touch. You have done much. Please take Festus and give the final blow. Complete the crest of ascension. And we'll get an emblem of renown and the phalanx of courage, which is the mount for the Order Hall.
Return with new ideas. A
I
single
will take
blow,
Festus.
Use all the power you hold.
Use all the power we hold. Right, so click. Build up, and whap! And there we go, all repaired, all nice and shiny and new again.
You bear interest in craftsmanship? Show.
Building the base. Perfection. It is beautiful, yes. Not done yet, but much work led to great reward. And we get our mount and an emblem of renown. And we've helped out Mikanikos. He's got his new friend Bron, and the base looks beautiful. There you go, gaining respect.
We take a major step toward repairing the way of the Kyrian.
This new crest will make Ascended even stronger than before.
We may need them. My watchers tell me Thenios' suspicions of Lasonia leading the Foresworn have come to pass. And Uther as well, I am afraid.
I shall inform the Archon. Rest until we decide our next steps.
Come, Bron. We enjoy fruits of labor.
And there we go, that's chapter 4 completed for the Kyrian Covenant campaign. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!